Hi there, it's Rachel, Scrappy and Happy, and I am just here to do a little project share and a little sharing of my goals that I'm working on for May. I know we're already, May 6th, a little late to the party here, but I wanted to give myself some accountability for some of the things I'll be working in May. So this is a little book that I use to keep track of all my crafty stuff. And so here, for May, I wrote out craft projects that I want to work on. So Mother's Day box cards. I want to finish my Winter Woodland Totally Awesome scrapbook wallet. I also want to do a gnome Totally Awesome scrapbook wallet. I want to make a unicorn traveler's notebook themed one and a mermaid traveler's notebook theme, and then with the scrap papers left over, make embellishments to go with it. The other thing that I want to do is do some more, I'm going to write it down right here, some crafty cuts to build my stash. So I've been working on lots of projects and my room needed a good clean today, so I spent some time doing that, and I found this huge stack of scrap paper. I can't even carry it over, of just stuff that's around. So I want to do a whole bunch of die cutting, and I think what I like when I do this stuff is days where I've done all the home learning with the kids. My husband's been away all day, and so it's just been me and the kids, and I want to do something in the evening, but I'm really too tired to do the crafty stuff. So it's really mindless, just doing lots and lots of die cutting or stamping and prepping stuff to make my own embellishments. So that's what I'm going to do for May. So I thought I would share that. And here are already my Mother's Day box cards that I've made. So these are a lot of fun to make. I bought the SVG file to cut them out with my Cricut. So it cuts out the pattern paper and all the boxes really nicely, and it's so easy to put together. I used this Greeting Farm stamp that I've had in my stash for a really long time, colored it, and then decorated it. These little flowers came from the Dollar Tree, and for the decoration, I use, so you can't see it, I use transparency. I just cut it in little bits. It's hard to see there, but I make it so it's hard to see. And then this little doggy is also a cute little Greeting Farm stamp here. And I cut out some page flags and put Happy Mother's Day and a heart. This was just from my big bowl here of scrappy die cuts. Just pulled that from there. And that's one Mother's Day card I made. So I have one to give to my grandma, my mother-in-law, and my own mom. My grandma is 98 years old in a nursing home, and of course I'm really worried about her right now, and most likely won't be seeing her, but I do want to send her a card and let her know that I am thinking of her, in addition to all the phone calls that I make from her. This is another one, a little bit slightly different pattern paper and a different stamped image, another Greeting Farm image with the dog. These hearts were all cut out and taken from that bowl that I just showed you. This heart was a die cut that I fussy cut. I just have that I love you and flowers, the little heart and another daisy there. I would really like to get more of those, or maybe I'm going to cut a whole bunch of those out and put them in a crafty box. So that is another Mother's Day box card that I made. And then the final box card I made was this one here. So same colors. These nice soft spring colors of the purple, the lilac, the blue. Cut this pattern paper out and added just things from my stash in terms of pattern paper and all that stuff. Hearts. This image was the first time I used watercolor markers and colored on watercolor paper and then painted it after. So I think I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. So glued her in here. And the great thing about these box cards is they fold flat like this and they fit inside an envelope. So usually I write the message just on the back here. So I do want to make more of those. And when I think about my May list, I can already cross out Mother's Day box cards, and which means once my room is tidy here tonight, I can get started on the Totally Awesome Winter Wonderland Totally Awesome wallet from Paper Phenomenon. So those are my 3 cards that I've made, and then my scrappy journal. And then one other thing, I'll just put these up there, that I wanted to show you that I made, and maybe if you want to see how I did it, I wouldn't be opposed to perhaps doing a tutorial. This is an altered picture frame. Now this picture frame, believe it or not, came from the Dollar Tree, and it came with the twine already at the back. So I just took out, it didn't come with any glass or anything because it came with these close pegs to decorate. So basically what I did is I used chalk paint and painted it really well at the front. You can see the back. I didn't bother because it's going to go on the wall and not see it, so altered the picture frame. And then I haven't made these flowers in such a long time, and being in sort of this self-quarantine mode of being at home and avoiding doing a lot of things outside, it makes me look, and not being able to freely go shopping, it made me look at my stash. And I haven't used this die cut. It's a Sizzix flower die that I've had for maybe 7 or 8 years, for quite a long time. And I made these flowers and then put a little pearl inside, and then positioned those on side, and then made the cutting mats. And this paper at the back is a nice banner paper that came from Recollections paper pad called Mint to Be or something. It's a beautiful paper set, and I would love to go and get another one, but I haven't even used this fully one, so it seems silly to buy a whole nother paper pad just to use this. And I do want to make another one. So what the frame looked like to begin with, I think it's underneath, I'll just show you, this is what it looked like from the Dollar Tree. It's cardboard around here, and you can see the string is already there, and the string at the back. Took out this, did the painting. I think it took about 3 or 4 layers of chalk paint, did dry brushing, kind of experimented with that, put pattern paper on the back. And when I cut this one, I was so mad at myself. I mismeasured and I cut it the long way this way. So I only have this one sheet, because unfortunately those paper pads only have 2 sheets of the same paper. So I'm gonna have to make this one differently, but make the same sign. So if by any chance you happen to be interested in seeing a tutorial about this, I'm not opposed to doing that. So these are the sort of crafty projects that I've been working on right now, in addition to cleaning up my room. So I really thank you and appreciate you for joining me for this episode of Let's Get Crafty, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.